Welcome to GearCheckGames. This is part 18 of our commentary for Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last time, we defeated the Iron Adonis twins with the help of our newly hatched Yoshi friend, Vincent.
Yes.
And in today's episode, we're going to Grubba's office. Where, what?
The hell was he doing?
Maybe we don't want to know what was inside that desk drawer.
Gary! I was just, watching sports.
Sir, that was obviously porn.
Listen. Do you want to go from frequenting the juice bar to working there? That's what I thought. I mean, that's what.
I say, that's what I thought.
Never mind.
Have we ever talked about...
In today's episode of Bad Impressions.
Have we ever talked about what Grubba's wearing? Because it is very old western, like, I bought this vest for $5 at a thrift store.
That, or he kind of looks like what people in the 90s thought a hacker looked like.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's got the fedora and everything.
He's got the fedora and the ponytail and
the frizzy hair, yeah.
He's at least trying to look like a mobster because he's got, like, the flat brim fedora, not the round brim fedora.
Man, I've been reading his character wrong all these years.
The password is swordfish. It's always swordfish. Oh, I like how in the Major League room you get the pink Game Boy Advance.
Is it the one you can see through, though?
Nah, that's not until you make the Godly League.
Maybe in Thousand-Year Door remastered for the Nintendo Switch, which is definitely coming out.
Yeah, next year.
We'll have enough graphical detail to show that Game Boy Advance being
whoa.
transparent.
Perhaps the people in this room would mind showing a little friendliness once in a while, Mario.
he walked in and I thought I didn't read it as a Crystal Star belt. I read it as like a Crystal Star graphic censoring something.
It kind of does.
Hey, they had to get it to E somehow.
They gotta censor Rock Hawk, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Get off my cloud!
Yoshi, don't take it off, Jesus!
Excuse me, small child, you are getting very uncomfortably close.
So, which...
Honestly...
I love it if... After that insult, Mario just started wearing, like, a belt over his overalls just to stick it to Rock Hawk.
Which pro wrestler do you think Rock Hawk sounds like? Is he a Macho Man? Is he a Hulk Hogan? Is he a Dwayne Johnson?
Well, in the Spanish localization of this game, his name literally is Hawk Hogan.
Hawk Hogan.
There's that connection.
Yeah.
Also, I heard Rock Hawk walking, and his footsteps it sounded to me like somebody was banging on my door.
Yes, the Rock Hawk walk.
Don't you hate it when you're like playing a game or watching something and there's like a sound effect that you think is in like I swear, there's this one song. It's like an 80s like rock song, but it has like a... You know, like the UK, like, police siren?
Oh, yeah.
It has, like, a very faint, like, fade in and out of that, and every time that song comes on, I never remember that it has that.
There's the song that I listen to a lot from the musical Company. I think it's just called Company. And at a couple points in the song, it has, like, a phone ringing, and even though it's not my ringtone, I'm always like, am I getting a phone call?
Even though it sounds like an old-timey, like, rotary phone.
Yeah, like a 1980s phone. Well, late 60s, early 70s.
Every time I hear Dark Side of the Moon, or every time I start it up, I guess it's time for something.
They call you an executioner, Mario. What have you been doing to these
Also,
people?
is this the first... Sorry, you go on.
I meant to comment on this earlier, but I love how Mario's stage name, besides Great Gonzales, is the Merciless Executioner.
Oh, yeah. You saw him.
That's how you know he's
how he
hardcore.
dealt with those guys.
Take everything, leave them with nothing.
Do they call him Gonzales in the Spanish translation as well?
Probably.
I don't know, honestly.
And they call him Charlie.
Charlie-O.
Oh, we haven't seen this attack yet.
Oh, fun fact. So Lackluster or Spike in the original Paper Mario?
Yeah.
I recently learned that in the original Japanese version, guess what his alternate name wasn't Spike. Guess what it was?
Mediocre.
Spud.
Jeez,
No.
Nick, tell us how you really feel.
Well, his name is Lackluster. His name is literally Lackluster.
Dan, I don't have a guess. I'm
His
sorry.
rather than Spike, his alternative cool name was Jonathan.
Well, yeah, Jonathan Joestar was the coolest of the Joestars. Well,
Jonathan Brisby was the coolest of the Rats of Nim.
for the record,
That's
if anyone, that's the thing I said is definitely not true. It's not even close to true.
Jonathan had it in for MILFs. He liked MILFs quite a bit.
The
If I
only
recall right.
secret of Nim that I know of is Secret of Nim 2,
Oh my
where
god.
you want
Nick,
to be
we
the
don't,
hero.
Nick, remember what I said in part 7 or whatever? GearCheckGames is a family-friendly channel. Sometimes.
Hey,
we
man.
don't talk about Secret of Nim 2.
Eric Idle is family friendly.
Not in that movie. Trey, no part of that movie should ever be viewed by a
What are
human
you
being.
talking about? There's good parts. Like the art.
Yeah, like the FBI warning.
Yeah.
Except instead of warning you about the consequences of piracy, it's warning you of what's going to happen if you watch the movie.
Yeah, we never told the audience of my bad movie nights, have we?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
So-
we'll find a bad cartoon movie and we'll watch
The
it together.
condition for this fight was don't use special moves. You literally can't kill these guys without, or I guess you could use items, but
Yeah, you see my dilemma here.
Can you
We gotta break Dan's heart and use an expendable. Actually, I guess I could have used the Quake Hammer.
Yeah.
Does that not count as a
Because
special move?
I think the Quake Hammer does a fixed amount of damage. Actually, the Quake Hammer honestly kind of like wears out its usefulness pretty fast because it only ever does 2 damage regardless of like what hammer you have. Like it never gets more powerful. And that's a bummer.
unfortunate. It's very sad.
Although I guess by the point you start upgrading your hammers, you have enough star points to or not star points, but you have enough like whatever expendable resource your special moves consume to use Earthquake more than one time consecutively. So
Get yourself down to the watering hole.
I like how X emails us with using like random capitalization to emulate like ransom notes with the cutout magazine clippings, but it ends up just looking like that SpongeBob meme where you just like randomly capitalize stuff to look dumb.
it looks like what the DK rap looks like when you type it out.
That's a perfect explanation.
Okay, like the YouTube pooped like sentence splice DK rap.
Oh, snap, a new hammer.
Dear Gonzales, go to the watering hole.
Super hammer.
I'm waiting for you at the watering hole. Here's what you
These
do.
impressions are giving me cancer.
Trey, that's my whole channel.
Your channel cancer.
That's why Trey's not subscribed.
It's true.
No, I'm pretty sure I am. I think I subscribed
you
not
now?
that long ago. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
Of course you're not.
Yeah.
God, what do you have to do to get Dan to subscribe to
Sorry,
you?
I only subscribe to good channels. That's why I'm not subscribed to myself.
Wait, can you subscribe to yourself?
I don't think so. That'd be the equivalent of liking your own post.
I mean, I've done it.
You can create another YouTube account and then subscribe to yourself. I mean, I didn't do that.
My main YouTube account is subscribed to both of my other accounts.
Solid craftsmanship.
High bunkability.
That's... Joe, this is a family show.
This is the... This is like the Mario equivalent of the Nimbus 2001.
When I touched that hammer, I saw the future. I saw Skywalker.
Yeah, I like how Joe pointed out that this is a family-friendly channel immediately before our naked, busty sidekick blew some dudes in front of a live studio audience.
Oh my god.
Dan.
I can't win. I can't stop him.
Hey, it's the dudes you beat up.
Dan, if you keep saying things like that, we're gonna have to go back to the minor leagues. If you see, look what happened.
You don't want to go back to the minor leagues. Sir Swoop is there.
Aren't we already in the minor leagues?
This is what a YouTube channel that can't monetize its videos.
You should see the kinky stuff that Grubba makes Swoop do.
Ooh.
Oh god.
I don't even want to think about that.
So this is where the chapter starts to get interesting. Like, I mean, okay, it started to get interesting as soon as our buddy X started emailing us, but
Mr. X.
like the first few or the minor league didn't really have a whole lot of like in between stuff to break up the matches, whereas oh my. Now that we're in the major league, we're gonna have a lot more of like this mystery unfolding stuff going on in between the battles, which makes it longer, but also more enjoyable because I don't know. I guess like they say, variety is the spice of life.
You got dubious paper. Eat to lose 2 hearts.
I like how she got upset with you for bashing down their walls, even though it was a giant yellow block, which made me think that it was like a patch job where you've got a giant hole and you just put in a giant brick to fill it up. There's a single
one
giant brick.
Giant brick.
No one will ever know.
Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on our parade?
Hello, Dolly. Really?
Oh, he was talking about raining on parades.
I love when you've got the condition to not swap out your partners.
Hey, King K's back.
Yeah, when you bring like Goombella to a battle with spiny enemies, or Koops to a battle with only flying enemies.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, alright, guess it's just me. Just stand there and look pretty.
Well, I suppose I've got to go this one alone. I'll just put them in front of me to soak damage.
That's what I was gonna say. They become Meat Shield Express.
Now, these Koopas, contrary to what I would have you believe, are not the same as King K, because these Koopas can attack you while they're stunned. And in fact, their attack while stunned does more damage than their regular shell toss.
Oh.
So it'd be a real shame if I screwed up my Earth Tremor here.
Yeah, that would never happen.
But don't worry.
It only kind of happened.
What a dummy.
Watch out for these shady characters.
It's weird that Quake Hammer flips enemies, but not Earth Tremor.
Oh, and it attacks both of your characters.
Wow, they're doing a lot of damage.
Oh my.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Right out of the egg and he's already in peril. Near-death
Yeah.
experience right after birth.
Yeah, somebody needs to call child services on Mario. He's not a very responsible parent. He's basically treating his newborn son like a Pokemon.
I mean, have you seen what he did to the Yoshis in Mario World?
This is true.
Ciao.
Oh, I don't think little Yoshi's long for this world.
Because when you
I know.
die in the game, you die in real
Looking
life.
pretty good from where I'm sitting.
So is he essentially the same thing as Lady Bo? Like,
Kind of.
Well, the problem with Yoshi is that he doesn't do piercing damage, so if your enemy has any defense, he's like completely ineffective. Even with his like more powerful attacks.
With the exception of, like, Gulp and certain
Yeah,
enemies.
Gulp is pretty ubiquitous, but like his ground pound and his like super move that he
Speaking of
gets at
Gulp.
like max level. Yeah.
He's
Oh no,
like,
it's those guys we beat in 2 turns.
He's like Lady Bo, but memorable
If-
and likable.
You really want to die on this hill, Nick?
Now that Nick's been fired from GearCheckGames.
Wait, the fight's the same?
Yes.
Yes. Except with 1 hit point on Yoshi.
Jeez.
Also, it's interesting, like, if you've played the original Paper Mario, seeing that a lot of the stuff in Thousand Year Door is, like, just stuff from the original but remixed. Like, most of the partners fill the same roles, but, like, kind of mixed up here and there.
Remix.
Yeah. Well, another element that kind of fits that bill is Grubba, because Chapter 3 in the original Paper Mario centered on a large villainous character of his species named Tubba Blubba. And most of the enemies you fight in his fortress are Clubbas. That's the name of the species, right?
Maybe. At least that's what they are in
Clubba Lang.
You mean to tell me this is a flying fortress?
Yes. Of sorts.
I'm sorry, your Rocky 3 joke just flew under the radar there for a second. It took my brain a bit to process that. I appreciate
That's
that.
okay. I like it when my jokes fly under the radar, because more people laugh at them.
Hey, you've got 4 partners.
The bottomless vacuums.
How many, not to spoil it, but how many partners are actually in this game?
6 mandatory, yes.
6 sanitary partners and 1 really dirty one.
But who is the dirty one?
It's
Flurry.
Coops.
It's...
We have very different opinions.
They're dirty in different ways.
Look at that sultry wink.
I personally think it's Mario.
Now these, pink flurries.
Pink
God,
flurries.
why do I keep conflating enemies with Flurry?
Pink Flurry is my
These
favorite
pink-
McDonald's treat.
These pink fuzzies are not fun to fight because they can steal your FP, and I use a lot of FP, so I don't like fighting these guys. Fortunately, I've gotten kinda good at the super guard timing for fuzzies, so most of the time I can deal
Mario's
with
not a Dapper Dan man. Mario's a fop man.
Wait, you're saying he doesn't want Dapper Dan?
He does not want Dapper Dan. He's a fop man.
Well, ain't this town a geographical oddity? 2 weeks from everywhere.
So what if after you fight the fuzzies that came from Mario World, you fight the buzzsaws from Mario
Oh
World?
yes, the buzzies.
You fight the on-off switches. That cake is very suspicious.
You know, this Koopa Troll might look like the utter epitome of evil, but at least he's respectable. He doesn't eat our cake.
I'm on a diet.
Koops,
Wow.
you know who gets to eat cake first. There's a pecking order in this party.
Pecking order.
I like that you get a cake and it gives you the option to eat it or not, and it like refills all your health and FP and stuff. Or you can just sleep on the bed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick a fight with a 6-foot turtle.
But the cake is mysterious.
Oh, that's right. They're all to scale. Mm-hmm. They're all just like in mascot costumes.
Hey, what was that? A turtle and a blue hood.
God, if they're that big, how does Grubba get through a door?
They make 10-foot tall doors in the
Or
Mushroom Kingdom.
Rockhawk, for that matter.
Rockhawk doesn't get through doors.
Are these the
Now this
power
battle-
wizards?
This battle, like my battle with the Lackey 2 and Spinies, is not my finest hour. Actually, you know what? Have any of these battles really gone well? I mean, honestly.
These 3 put together make the Italian flag.
That's true.
yeah.
Or the Mexican flag.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The great Gonzales denies his heritage live on camera.
They're trying to, like, pacify Mario. He'll never attack the Italian flag.
He'll never attack the Mexico-Italian flag.
This is Bowser's most cunning plan yet.
God. That's genius. Just like pick a fight with people wearing like an American flag cape, and then they have to go through the dilemma of like, man, do I beat this guy up? But like, if I beat him up, then the flag will touch the ground, and he'll disrespect it.
Well, see, the problem, Dan, is that by wearing the flag as a cape, he's already violating flag code, meaning the flag is already disrespected.
That flag is soiled, man.
It's as disrespected as it can get. Now it has to be retired.
All right, what if he has like a flagpole strapped to his back?
It's his ultimate weapon.
I think the only way you can wear the American flag and it be like respectful is if it's like on a uniform. It's like a patch. Yeah.
If it's a design on a wife beater.
That too.
America the beautiful, am I right?
Dan, that's kind of at the opposite end of the spectrum.
Wait, what's the rules for this fight? I wasn't paying attention.
Let him damage you 5 times, and I lost count.
Oh no.
So I actually let him hit me 6 times.
Wait, you can't do more or less, it has to be exact?
No, it has to be at least 5 times.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully.
Why didn't you just do PowerShell? It's not like you're hurting for FP.
Well, no, it's because I'm not trying to kill him, I'm trying to let him damage me one more time.
Oh, you haven't gotten to the 5 yet?
Well, no, I have. I just lost count.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Also, I'm pretty sure that this is the fight before Bowser attacks you. And I'm not in good shape.
Wait, Bowser's in this game?
Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, like, man, we got all these Bowser's minions just, like, entering into the Glitz Pit. Just, like, fighting instead of doing stuff for him. What if he just, like, ran into Bowser himself? He just, like, gave up villainy and decided to become a fighter.
Wait, Doug Bowser's in this game?
Yeah. He gave up being president to become a wrestler.
He gave up being president of the United States.
Ghost is just like, Mario, do something. Stop it. You've already cleared the condition.
Do you know what day it is, Mario?
April 30th?
You're like, what's his face in Fight Club? Like, hit me, come on, hit me.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I mean, technically, wrestling is just Fight Club with fans.
There's also Morpheus in the Matrix. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Now, to my knowledge, nowhere in the game does it explain why Bowser is here.
He just showed up. He was just on a nice family vacation.
Because word on the street was that some mustachioed doofus was rising in the ranks at the Glitz Pit.
He's not even trying to take your crystal stars. He just came to, like, fight Mario.
Well, he doesn't even really know that you're tracking down... Well, I mean, he knows, but he doesn't really care that you're tracking down the crystal stars.
Like Luigi, who's not gonna help.
Like, he's more concerned with the fact that the princess has been kidnapped by, Grimlish than he is about, Mario getting...
Grimlock?
Yeah, Grimlish.
I would have loved if this is where Bowser joined your party in this game.
He just turns into Mario RPG.
Yeah.
Paper Mario, Bowser's Inside Story.
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, from what I hear of that game.
Yeah. So that game's great.
Yeah.
Great level design.
See, everyone rags on the later games in the Paper Mario series for not having as many unique characters, but where was Geno in Paper Mario 64? Like, come on, guys.
He was in the Square Enix vault.
The Square Enix banishment.
That's so weird. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like what I've heard regarding Geno is that Nintendo owns the rights to every part of Super Mario RPG except for Geno. And that might be total BS.
Well, I think that they like don't.
Like it might be akin to that whole like, oh, Rare owns King K. Rool and the Kremlings.
As I recall, if it's not apocryphal, then I don't believe that they own Nimbus or Geno. I think that's the
Nimbus? You mean Mallow?
Whatever, the Cloud
You mean
Man.
Nimbo?
I don't care.
Yeah, Square owns the rights to Nimbo, the cloud.
Nimbo the Clown.
Cloudman
characters.
McPants-a-lot. That's his name, right?
Oh, God.
I just realized Mario's whole interaction with Bowser in this game is just like fighting like a really difficult fight and then having to fight Bowser immediately afterwards.
He's wisening up.
Bowser is nothing if not an opportunist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Bowser would be if this is like a like a luchador thing. Bowser is the heel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the heels were the two brothers.
Oh, I mean...
There's room in the Glitz Pit. There's room in the Glitz Pit for more than one heel.
Yeah, you can have... Every person has 2 heels.
Yeah.
That's too many heels. That's not enough feet.
I mean, have you ever seen my sister's closet? There are so many heels in there.
And then you fight a... after Bowser, you get a third encounter with Unagi from Mario 64. And you're like, no, I said heels!
And then after you fight Unagi, you have to fight the biggest heel of them all, Bigger Boot.
Bigger Boot.
You fight a Karibo shoe.
Bigger Boot!
Grr. That's our Gonzales. He didn't even bat an eye, man.
He don't even bat an eye. That's our Gonzales. He don't even bat an eye when a nut ambushes him.
Mario's seen some shit, man.
We'll see some more shit in the next episode. Good night.
Yeah, we gotta go to a funeral for Bowser.
And everyone else that Mario has killed.
Right.
He is the merciless executioner.
Yes, this is
Oh,
true.
yeah. Why isn't that a suit in Mario Odyssey?
I don't know.
An executioner's outfit.
Yeah. It's just like a black hood with a scythe.
Yes, a scythe, the classic executioner tool of choice.
Yeah. Oh, I mean like an axe or something. I don't know. Right by
Just
y'all.
carries around a guillotine.